Hello, justtwogood here. I polled y'all and you said, hey, wait till the Indiana Jones reveals to do the most wanted spring list of 2023. So I guess I'm going to have to start reviewing March 1st releases that would have been on the spring list and just focus on the April and May releases for that upcoming spring list. Regardless, this is the LEGO Harry Potter Triwizard Tournament, the Black Lake, which releases again March 1st, 2023, with a total of 349 pieces and 5 minifigures. And I got this early from eBay. While I'm not as much into Harry Potter as I used to be, this is a remake of a set I truly love from 2005, which I did review recently on my channel, so it's nice to see this new take on an idea that I really wanted remade. The first figure I want to take a look at is this new and exclusive piece for a Grindylow, which is a micro figure design with one anti-stud at the bottom. I really love how this came out, not only with its sparkly purple design, but with how intricate the printing is for a smaller design. It doesn't come off like a chalkier statuette figure from LEGO. This has a few points of connection, whether it be its side arms, which you can have a minifigure hold just like this. So that's really cool, like a baby Groot. Or, from again, the bottom anti-stud, we're gonna have them hold it from the bottom just like this. And yeah, that works so well. Such a nice, unique inclusion. And my other favorite figure of this set is Vic Krum's half shark appearance, which does have a recolor of that existing shark piece introduced with the Series 15 shark, used for Killer Orca, right, from LEGO Batman. The design of this is a new color for this shark piece, though, in that gray color, which looks fantastic. I love that face print at the front. Which is one of the creepiest figures without that shark piece where it's just printed on a flesh face. That could make like a creepy minifigures part 3 list. This design also has the best print for Vic Krum's face yet. This set includes a hair piece for Vic Krum, which is really nice for the versatility of use of this minifigure. And this design, again, just looks so much more accurate than the previous Vic Krums we got, even from this recent LEGO Harry Potter line. That facial hair does so much difference, and of course this is a unique face exclusive to this set. But the Merpeople minifigure, the Merperson, looks freaking fantastic. I love the use of this hair piece from LEGO Video, in just a plain nougat color, which will be more useful than some of the more crazy looking ones from LEGO Video. This design also has a fantastic plain coloring for that tail piece, which we usually get with a lot of printing. The torso print has breasts out and everything, which is pretty nice. It didn't censor anything there. The face print looks pretty cool, surprisingly less creepy than the original version, which I will say, the face print doesn't look as creepy as the movie. Kind of surprising. The back face right there, alternate face, has a pretty angry look, but again, not as creepy. And you do have some back torso printing as well. Overall, a fantastic exclusive minifigure. As for Harry Potter, this design is also exclusive to the set. I mean, every minifigure in this set is exclusive, which is really nice. The design has those gill marks on the face, as well as a torso print exclusive to this set. And it's really interesting to see the flipper pieces in just a flesh color, which actually works really well for the webbed feet. Of course, he uses some mid-legs as it's the Goblet of Fire design. Goblet of Fire hair piece too, which was originally the Lloyd hair from the LEGO Ninjago movie sets. You can see some back torso printing and an alternate face where he looks pretty darn angry with those gills on. And of course, he also includes a wand. And of course, for the Friends in Distress, we have Sleepy Ron, which this design is using a new face print at the front. And I love seeing how that's used in a modern setting, where the original one was just straight up creepy. It did not work. This one, yeah, looks like a Sleepy Ron that's underwater, needs to be rescued from the scene. The hair piece is the same one they've used for Ron in some versions since 2010. Mid-legs, once again, since this is Goblet of Fire. At the back, we do have an alternate face, which surprisingly is also a new print too. I wasn't expecting this from LEGO, because the Hermione one just uses an old print. But I like that slight little difference in the eye right there for Ron Weasley. That's pretty cool. And Hermione has, again, a new face print on one side, which is very useful just outside of this setting for just sleeping licensed characters. And then the alternate face for Hermione, unfortunately, looks a lot like previous versions. I can't even tell if there's any difference whatsoever. Maybe a slight difference in the mouth, but yeah, I wish they kind of made a more unique face at the back. Unfortunately, the set doesn't include a closed-eye Gabrielle, which appeared in the scene, but we did, oddly enough, get her way ahead of time back in 2019 in the Bal Baton Carriage set with the sleepy alternate face. So you could just plop that in and customize the minifigure for her underwater. One thing I really appreciate about the build is the versatility in how you could display this. So you see this diving platform at the top does have connections at the top of the underwater section, but the connections are so well integrated into the underwater section's build, you could easily display these side by side. I mean, the original set didn't even have the diving platform, so it's a really nice inclusion, and they do look great side by side, whichever way you want to display it. For this first part, which is the diving section, I really like the play feature at the front, but I especially like how they build the section at the top with an almost pagoda-esque design, using some interesting pieces in sand green. Like, I wasn't familiar with this corner piece with two studs apparent. I also like seeing that newer print for the clock at the very top. That in itself is a play feature. The play features are concealed at the back. But for the diving board play feature, we do have a part right here where if you push up, it makes a diving board flip over. So put your two minifigures at the front there, and then press the button, and they dive into the water. Yeah, that feature honestly works better when you have the two sections stacked on top of each other. There you go. As for the clock play feature, all you have to do is turn this part at the back, and you can make the clock change in time. That's pretty adorable. Regardless, for that top part with the lovely roof, I do like the small section inside this building where we do have a little kettle and some cups, as well as a jar right here. Maybe that's the gillyweed. And you can just climb up there by using the ladder. I do wish maybe the building was a little bit more spacious because it's pretty jam-packed in this small build, but it's not really a main focus of the set. I also really like the railing at the front, which makes for a rather lovely balcony. As for the underwater build, since this was the main focus of the original set, what an improvement! Don't get me wrong, I like the original set's use of that door frame piece that's so classic to Harry Potter and the castle theme in general, but this one looks so much more lovely. Love the use of aqua here, and I think this is the first time we're getting small ugly rock pieces in a dark blue color, which is very interesting, and I think that works well. I know a lot of people don't like small ugly rock pieces though. As for Hermione and Ron being held here, they just attach to this one stud right here, which is kind of an interesting build, how they use one of those modified 1x1s where you could put a pole connection in and just connect those from the front with these smaller chain pieces. Either way, from the back side here, you can see how one of these little 2x2 jumpers has a secret goblet, not the goblet of fire, but it's there in a pearl gold. And then we also have a crab in the middle there, which is adorable to see. At the side, it even has some nice designs with these studs not on top builds of a side plate being used with some of those gold bar brick pieces, or sorry, tile pieces. It looks lovely from about every angle, and I really do appreciate that with this set. You even have a little fish at the left right here, which reminds me of Hidden Side with the use of spring green. Regardless, that's it for this underwater build, and there's one more build to this set, which, just like the original set, is a small side boat build. Nothing too special or interesting here, but of course you can just have a minifigure standing up on this boat. But that's it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. We have a square box usually used for, well, used to be used for $30 sets. Pricing on LEGO has gotten very weird. At the back, some different shots of the play features. As for the instructions, at the very end, we do have an advertisement with these new Spring 2023 sets pretty clearly on display. So look, I mean, it's Harry Potter, which has become frustrating nowadays, but man, this build is very well done. The design of this has an above water section with a lovely small building. I love the roof on that. I love the versatility where you could display the above water and underwater sections side by side or on top of each other. Both make sense. The underwater section has lovely uses of aqua in that dark blue there. I also love how every figure is exclusive, with an entirely exclusive piece for the microfig Grindylow, and all these new prints and recolors for the minifigures, whether it be the shark head, that hairpiece from Lego Video, the legs for the mermaid, which have no printing, the design of the alternate faces for Hermione, Harry, and Ron. It just is a really, really well done set in what's included. I think the price is the only thing that weighs it down just a bit. I actually think this is not a bad buy at $40, though if you're a price per piece ratio person, it does have 349 pieces for $40, but it is $45. Like, yeah, a $30 price would make this almost a perfect set, if not a perfect set. When it's $45, that is a little bit tough. And I also don't like how at that $45 price, it does feel like it's missing an area for Gabrielle Delacour, which is a character that we did get in a previous set, kind of set up for this set with an alternate closed eyes face. So I would give this set a 8 out of 10, a very high 8 out of 10. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe here because there's going to be more new Lego Harry Potter reviews in the coming days. And also check out the original review of the 2005 set for Goblet of Fire that this was originally released back in the day. Super nostalgic. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.